afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Many thanks to the organizer give me this good chance to give a talk on status of insecticide resistance in China. In China, we have two networks. One is for vector surveillance. This is a vector surveillance system. And from this system, we can see the distribution of the AD pictures, and here is the AD Egypt. We also can see the distribution and the density for houseflies, cockroaches, rodents, and so on. Neither network is for insecticide resistance surveillance. From 2007, we have targeted with Culex pimpin pellets and Culex queen. And from 2014, we target for the AD pictures and Egypt. And from this year, the selected resistant surveillance sites enlarged. Almost all the provincial have selected site. And we use the WHO recommended method for the mosquito larvae, adult, and housefly. This is for cockroach resistant surveillance. As a technical support facility, China CDC provides the method, and also we provide the tested pesticide, the baseline, and the reference insect. This is most of the pesticide we provided in this network: pyrethroid, organophosphorate, carbamate. Also, we have organochlorines and some new compounds and BTI, ITI and BTI, BTS we also test. The baseline spent lots of our works. We have spent almost 10 years to establish the AD pictures and Culex mosquitoes. Use the baseline, we can compare the data at the same level. This is the target mosquitoes, Culex pimpin pellets, Culex pimpin queen, AD pictures, Egypt. Anopheles sinensis is the main vector for malaria in China. And the JE vectors, we also have the data on Musca domestica and German cockroach. We established the baseline. We use it to manage the data from the network, and we also collected the data from the publications. And use the database, we can know where have done this work and how about the data. And we also can map at a different time and different areas the resistance levels. In 2009 and 2010, we have done a survey in different areas of China. We find that the AD pickers have developed very less resistant to delta methone, and to Tamifos is almost sensitive. But and the same to AD Egypt in Zhejiang, only have this RR have very, very low resistant level. But after the dengue outbreak in 2015 and 2014, this is where we collected the samples from Guangdong province. This is Guangzhou and Chaozhou. We find that the resistance have increased very, very quickly, more than 200. And here is another hotspot in Yunnan province. We can see here there are two vectors our pictures is red, Egypt is red, and the yellow one is our pictures. From here, we can see for the larvae have developed very, very high resistance to almost all the tested parasitoids, and the adults also have developed very high resistance. But to most of the organophosphorate is sensitive, and to BTI, to IDI is also very sensitive. It's a very good news. From the mechanism research, we found that AD Egypt and AD upper pictures have different levels to here. We can see this is ASE AD upper pictures resistance is is due to the increase of NSE. And this is the KDR mutation, not too high to upper pictures, but to Egypt, 100% have become resistant individuals. But to this mutation is not too high. This is Anopheles sinensis. We have done this work in the last 2 years. We found that in Yunnan province and in Sichuan province, almost all the tested parasitoids have developed very high resistance. And different mechanisms for them. And they also have KDI mutation, but not so high. From the database, we can see at different areas, the cross-resistant between delta methyl and DTT, delta methyl malason, and delta methyl and to beta cypromethyl have cross resistance. We put all the data collected from 2000 and 2013. We can see that almost all the resistant levels is in this level, resistant levels. This is a GLE vector. In China, it distributed almost all area. It have developed very, very high resistance to Tamifos and DDVP, very, very high. But to parasite is sensitive. This is a picture taken in 2012. This at that moment, there are about 14 staffs and students in our laboratory. Thank you for attention.